We have a large metal bowl here, really big, and the only thing you need for the size of your bowl is it needs to be taller than the mug, so that when you put the plastic wrap on the top, which is what we're going to do, it doesn't touch, the plastic wrap doesn't touch your mug. So your bowl needs to be taller than your mug. So we're going to place the mug, which is to represent the land. Of course, we only have a small amount of land on the earth for the water to drop on. All right. So that shows the water level when we start. Then we're going to cover the top with plastic wrap. And if you have plastic wrap like I do that isn't wide enough to cover your whole bowl, that's fine, that works too. Just cover about halfway across. And try to pull it tight in the middle. And then you can adjust the edges so that you get a good seal around the edge of your bowl. So you want to be able to pull this tight and get it nice and flat around the edge. Now I will cover the other half. And stretch it out. Need to get the two pieces in the middle to stick to each other. Okay, now we have a good seal. You want to put this bowl very carefully in a place that's sunny. You can even take this outside and play on your patio or play on the swings. You can tell that condensation is beginning to form over the plastic wrap. So the water is evaporating and condensing on the plastic wrap just like it would into a cloud. And eventually it will condense enough to form little droplets, which will fall back down into the bowl. Let it sit in the sun. Okay, so here we have the results of our first experiment. You can see little droplets forming all over the plastic wrap. Do you see that? So that one is getting just ready. It's all condensing on the top, and it's soon going to drop back into the water. So let's take our plastic wrap off, and we'll see what we have inside. Okay. So in this bowl, I had forgotten to put my line for how high the water was. But my mug was dry, and let's see. It looks like it's still dry. Isn't that sad? So, So no water actually dropped into the mug, and water definitely did condense on the top and drop back into the bowl. It just didn't happen to drop right in the center. But that can happen. Sometimes it only rains over the ocean. And you can always just cover it back up and try the experiment again. So if you find on your first experiment that you pulled it too tight like I did and you didn't get any precipitation in your mug, you can try it again and leave a slope down to the center so that when it condenses and falls in, you can still have it all tightly along the edge, but just push down toward the center there so that it will fall in the cup. You can see how the water is now running down and it's dripping in there already. I already have a number of drops in the cup, so that may be something that I should have done. So if we take this off, we can now see, you can see in here that there's a bit of water in there already.